Welcome back to another episode of As It Relates to Podcasting. I'm Simona, host of the show, and today we are diving into one of my favorite tools and all about the world of Descript. This is a powerful audio visual editing tool that can completely streamline your entire content creation process. And it is something that we use exclusively within my agency that I love so much. So whether you're a podcaster, a YouTuber, a content creator, all of Descript's features are innovative and can help save you so much time so you can produce that high quality content way more efficiently. So if you want to dive deeper after you listen to this episode, I do have a Descript masterclass that you can take. The link to that is in the notes below. And it's about a 45-minute masterclass that highlights everything that we're going to be talking about today and so much more with visuals and in depth. Okay, so be sure to check that out. So the first thing that I love about it is that it's text-based editing. So one of Descript's standout features is this text-based editing compatibility. Unlike all of the other editing softwares that are out there, it transcribes your recordings into text, allowing you to edit off of the transcription directly. This means that you can copy, cut, paste, rearrange all of the content that you have within your episode, and you can also add in new content just by editing the text. But it gets actually so much better than this because Descript's AI can analyze your own voice and match the edited text that you add in to create additional pieces if you feel like you forgot something. So instead of having to re-record, you can just use that, and you can use the overdub feature to allow you to do that. You won't have to edit things awkwardly, splice things together, or anything like that. And you can put in timestamps directly into your script so that you can pull those out for your show notes later, which I'll talk about in just a second. The next piece that I want to talk about is your quotes and clips. Descript's quote and clip features are absolutely game changer for content creators who often use sound bites to promote their episodes. You can stack your clips directly in Descript. You just create a new composition, and you can add your captions throughout, which makes it so helpful because with just using a few clicks, you can create shareable video content and pull quotes and clips directly from your transcripts that you can take now and use and create on social media. You can pair these with some graphics that you have already created in Canva, and you can embed these in your blogs, in your social media posts, or your show notes to give even more of a teaser for your content and really increase that engagement. The next piece is your show notes and your blogs. So Descript makes your show note piece and the creation of your show notes way, way, way easier because it has so many new AI features, including automatically generating your show notes and your blog posts. So what it does is if you ask it to put in timestamps for you and timestamp the key sections of your episode, you can then take those timestamps and ask it to generate show notes. What it'll generate for you is a title for your episode, a main show notes portion, and it will pull all of the timestamps. So you can just copy and paste that into another document, add to it if you need to, add different resources, and so on. I just find it makes life so much easier because it saves you so much time because it's summarizing directly off of your transcript. And it's also picking up on the tone that the words are set in. So it will sound more like you than typically just, putting it into ChatGPT, for example. You can also use its blog feature. And in the blog feature, you can ask it to write a blog for you and ask it to add in headers, and it'll generate a blog post for you that you can go in. I always recommend editing whatever it's generating for you, adding in your human touch, because that is a really important piece to AI, is making sure that it still sounds human and still sounds like you, but it saves you so much time in the whole overall process. The next thing that I want to talk about is YouTube integration. Okay. If you're a YouTuber, you're going to absolutely love how Descript integrates with your channel. You can edit your audio and your video directly, and you can also take those videos that you've created and upload them to YouTube. But also you can have it generate some captions and some subtitles for you and descriptions based off of your transcript. So this not only saves you so much time, but it enhances your accessibility and your discoverability for your content. Now, I want to dive into some practical tips that can help you make the most out of Descript. You can learn some keyboard shortcuts. So learn and use Descript's keyboard shortcuts to streamline your editing process, making sure that we're using B for the blade, A for select, Command K to open up the menu. Those are really, really key. And I actually go over them in my masterclass as well. So you can check that out. Custom vocabulary. You can train Descript's speech recognition by adding industry-specific terms or proper nouns to improve your transcription accuracy. You can also batch process. So you can use Descript's batch processing feature to transcribe and to edit multiple files simultaneously, which will save you so much time. You can also collaborate on these files too. So you can take the collaboration tool and you can add your team member to it, for example, or a guest or a co-host, and everyone gets access to the exact same file. And the last thing that's really cool is you can experiment, right? Don't be afraid to take these Descript features, the advanced features like multi-track editing, audio effects, custom layouts, adding in different graphics, different GIFs, and all of the above, or buttons like a subscribe button. Don't forget to add in those different things because you can play around with it. So in all, this is a very quick overview of what I love so much about Descript and how it can absolutely revolutionize your editing process. So whether you've been podcasting for a long time or you're just starting out, Descript's innovative features can save you so much time and help you create that high quality content that you want to be producing way more efficiently. So give it a try. Check it out using the link below, and be sure to check out the masterclass that is linked below because it'll teach you way more than what we're covering in this episode today. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think of this topic. Do you want to hear more about product reviews? Do you want to hear more about the tools and technologies that we're using? Thanks for being here. Share it with a fellow podcaster or creator that needs to hear it, and I will see you on the next episode.